You can't go to Warsaw and not visit its most iconic building, the Palace of Culture and Science. Famous for numerous reasons, some of which controversial, the main attraction is the 360 views it offers on its 30th floor. But is it as good as the reviews claim? In our final day in Warsaw, we spend it how any good tourist should, by eating amazing food, 10 out of 10, would recommend, drinking out in the sunshine, and exploring one of Warsaw's top attractions.
Okay, welcome back to day 3 of our Warsaw adventure. So we've just got up, we're feeling a little bit fragile after last night's shenanigans. Yeah?
Only gas!
But we're going to go to Waffle Bar for breakfast to perk us up and get us ready for another day of sightseeing.
So we headed to a city square located in the west central area called the Ochota district. This area is known for its green spaces, live music venues, and edgy bistros filled with students like the one we're about to visit. So a half an hour line scooter away, we are in a very different neighbourhood to where the main touristy areas are, but sometimes that's really good because you get to see the real Poland and Warsaw. It was really nice to take in the sights as we drove, and we're heading to this place called Waffle Bar, which we saw online, looked really nice, and we're just hoping it's open because it is bank holiday, so fingers crossed, but we need some food. I ordered myself a green detox smoothie. Very nice. It's clearly a health food place. Also good for vegans, if anyone's a vegan out there. And it's got kale, apple juice, banana, pineapple and spirulina. And it tastes very nice. And we've got some lovely waffles on the way, which we'll tell you about when they arrive.
My god, that looks so good.
So I've got, I think it's called the Snickers one or something. So it's got caramel, peanutty sauce, nuts on it, whipped cream and chocolate. Really healthy, delicious breakfast in the morning compared to your green smoothie and avocado. I've got basically a big dessert for breakfast bit.
And I have gone for an avocado and egg waffle, which looks absolutely unreal. Its presentation is fantastic.
Yeah, it's like a sandwich with a waffle in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that egg as well.
Where did the egg go? Oh, so good.
It's unreal. It was absolutely bloody lovely, I'd say.
It was very lovely. A lot. You got a lot of food for money. Very sickly, but very nice. Now we're going to attempt again to go up to the sky viewpoint thing. What's it called?
The Palace of Culture and Science.
We're in.
A quick taxi ride, which top tip if you're a budgeter is cheaper than getting 4 Lime scooters, and we arrived at Warsaw's most recognisable building. Alright, we're outside the Palace of Culture and Science, which is a very, very prominent and very grand building here in Warsaw.
It looks like the Empire State Building, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, it's massive. Literally you see it from the whole skyline, and apparently you can go right up to the 30th floor and get panoramic views, so we want to see that. We tried to come yesterday, but the queue was massive, and I don't think we're going to have much luck today with the queue either because it is a bank holiday, but I think we will just commit to the queue. For over 60 years, the Socialist Realist Palace has dominated central Warsaw. A gift of friendship from the Soviet Union, it was completed in 1955 and is at 237 metres high, one of the tallest buildings in Poland.
Quite the queue. It's obviously a very popular attraction here to do in Warsaw, but that usually means it's good and worth the wait.
So we waited and waited and waited and waited.
So we've been queuing for about an hour. It has been a very, very long queue, and we also didn't have tickets. Loads of people have bought them online and on their phone, so it's a bit of a mad dash at the end to get tickets and stay in the queue, but we now have them. What would you say, 25 zloty each? Hopefully it's worth the wait. Press the button 30. Press the button.
We're up. So far it's quite hard to find a space to actually look out onto the view, but we've got one now.
Very busy, isn't it?
Very busy. So one thing that's really weird about Warsaw is you get like really big skyscrapers next to really old-fashioned houses as well. So the building's like really different and it's so built up compared to other cities. Even Manchester, it's pretty cool. Although we are in a crate, which does frustrate me sometimes because it feels like you can't get a proper view. The outside of the building, like looking at this building, is more impressive than being up it. That's my personal opinion. And then another queue to leave.
Right, so we are now heading into the really busy, vibey street behind the shopping area. Have some of our last beers in Poland for this trip and just soak up the good vibes.
So we stopped at the same bar we went to yesterday because we are creatures of habit. However, it's very, very close to the Palace of Culture and Science, and the bar is called Prosty Temat, and basically it's right in the middle of where all the streets join, so it's prime people watching location. It's in the sunshine and it does really good beer for these guys and nice wine for us, so it's a great place to just sit and watch the world go by. Cheers! Zdrowie! No.
We have a look. The area actually.
Yeah. So we're now at Nowy Swiat, I think is how you pronounce it, which is the main food and drink area, which you can come literally bar hopping all the way along the street, and you can see all the cafes and restaurants with their little chairs outside. Extremely European and exactly what we want to do. Sit out in the sunshine with a nice glass of wine and just reflect on an unreal holiday and our time in Warsaw. We have come back to La Cantina, which is a really, really nice Italian and does loads of gluten-free options, but in general I think it's just popular whether you're gluten-free or not. Has a really cool back beer garden and a really nice area in the front in the sunshine if you want to sit outside and watch the street go past, and the interior is really nice. It's really well decorated and definitely a spot to come to if you're coming to Warsaw. We've been back twice now, so 100% would recommend. We've gone for the aubergine, you know, Parmigiano starter, which is like aubergine, Parmesan cheese, tomato dish, because we're going to go for pizza as our main, so we thought this could be our kind of pastry style. It's like lasagna but with aubergine basically. It looks really nice. And it's so popular in here that it's a 40-minute wait for food, so we had to order both our starters and mains at the same time.
I don't know if we've got enough food here.
Now we've got an absolute feast. First bite of the pizza, which looks very cheesy. We went for the diavola, which is literally salami, chili and peppers. It's really good. Usually gluten-free dough can be quite stodgy, but it's really thin. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
Zdrowie.
Zdrowie.
Just finished our meal in La Cantina. Absolutely lovely. Obviously we came back here, and next time we're in Warsaw I'll come back here again. We've been here for like 3 or 4 hours. Starters, mains, loads of bevs. Cost what, $30 each. But unfortunately the time has come.
No!
We have got to go to the airport. We're convinced we'll be back in Poland soon though, because we've been to Krakow, absolutely love it. Warsaw is great. We'll have to see where we can go to next.
Guys, Poland in 3 words.
Genuinely, it is such a great country, and Warsaw has been amazing. I went to Krakow last week and that was equally as good as Warsaw. We've had a brilliant time.
There's not 3 words though.